hello. Happy 4th of July, if there's anybody here. So happy 4th of July. Hello, 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 hello. I hope oh, hi there. I was just hoping I'd made it public then. You know when you have that awful feeling you've left it private. I was thinking, oh no. Hi, Chris. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Nathan. I'm just putting hand cream on. In case you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm not praying. Listen, to some people, Chris, 4 minutes is a long time. That's all I'm going to say. Right, Marianne, hiya. Hi, June. Ooh, my hands are slidey now. I'll have to wait while it rubs in a bit better. Hi, Esther. Well, as some of you know, my son got rushed into hospital on Monday. He had appendicitis, which we didn't know. They were treating him for something completely different. Anyway, he finished up with appendicitis, having an emergency operation on Tuesday. Anyway, they've just let him out and he's home. Thank goodness, thank goodness. So I'm so happy that he's home. Because there's been no visiting, you know what I mean? So the poor soul's been really, oh, absolutely fed up to the back teeth he's been because he couldn't have any visitors. And he's not the best of patients at the best of time, you know. So I'm so happy he's home and his missus will be looking after him now. He'll be sat in his favourite recliner watching his TV with a drink of something soft in his hand. Because, of course, you know, he's just had an op, so. Oh, but it was so worrying when he kept keeping him in. You know, they kept saying it was going to be a keyhole surgery, then it wasn't. And then they kept saying he was going to come home the day after, and he wasn't. And anyway, yep, he's home about 5 o'clock this evening. He came home, so everybody's happy now. Oh, yeah, I'm so glad he's home, June. So hello to everybody I've missed. Is it Denise, Ladybug, Silver Fox, Nancy, whoever else I've missed, hello. I was that busy telling you about my son. Oh, God, yeah, I remember pushing a payphone round and you had to queue up for it. Then you get somebody on there that was talking forever and putting pound coins in. So you couldn't get on the phone at all. Nobody had mobiles back in time when I was in hospital. Although they did the last time I was in hospital. Well, the weather's been sort of rainy today. Not heavy, heavy rain, but just rainy, yeah. So my niece came. She brought me a bunch of flowers. Isn't that lovely of her? I love my flowers. But I didn't like putting them on my list, you know, when she's doing my shopping. Because I always used to get myself only a cheap bunch. I used to get myself a bunch every week or every other week. He had appendicitis, Jill. He got rushed in hospital last Monday. So he's up now and he's back home now. So different shades of pinks. There's some lovely flowers. I do love my flowers. Oh, yeah. I'm absolutely a flower person. When I was, oh, I got lipstick on my teeth. When I was younger, I couldn't understand why anybody went, you know, crazy over a bunch of flowers or a plant. I used to think, Oh, you hate flowers, dear. I love flowers, yeah. Yeah, I had my appendix out when I was 17 and in the same hospital as my son. But obviously I don't remember that much about it except it flipping hurt, but that's all I can remember. There was no such thing as keyhole back then, yeah. Oh, I love flowers. I don't care whether they're a waste of money or not, Ian. I absolutely love flowers, yeah. When I die, I hope my son doesn't say no flowers, otherwise I'm going to complain from up above. I'm going to be saying, where's my flowers? Where's my flowers? I want my flowers. I'll give me knee strict instructions. I have to have some flowers. Otherwise, I'm not going. Yeah. Hi, Jane. I wonder why I don't wear this blouse very often. And then I remembered it's got these sleeves that droop in everything. They look nice on the picture. And they look nice when you've got your hand down. But, yeah. No, he didn't have keyhole. He had to have the full... Yeah. Oh, thank you, Jeannie. I'm not comfy at the minute. My seat's not right. I've got to get my seat right because I'm going to be sitting here for a little while, yeah. I don't know how many of our American friends we're going to get today because it's July the 4th and they all go a bit crackers over there, don't they, with fireworks and dinners and everything else, yeah. So I don't suppose we'll have the Squirrel Squad today, yeah. Flamenco dancing. It's nice, actually. It's more medieval or whatever you want to call it. It's got all this braiding down the front and it's got these, like, I don't know what you call them, medieval sleeves. But they're a pain because they dribble everywhere, yeah. Oh. Yeah, they'll be having barbecue. They'll be having all sorts of things, won't they, in America? They go a bit crackers on July the 4th. I'm just hoping that... hi, Crazy Puppy. I just hope over here doesn't go crackers. You know, I don't... you know, the pubs are opening over here. It's quite quiet at the pub at the back of me, so I don't know whether they've not opened it or what. Yeah, I'm not doing the medieval look with my beads, am I? But never mind. Mix and match, mix and match. Queuing up at the pubs at 6 o'clock in the morning. How crazy is that? I would not be that desperate for a drink unless I was alcoholic. Oh, you won the raffle tonight. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, don't forget my thumbs up. I get a little thumbs down, but I don't. Yeah, Zoe would probably like this for one of her medieval trips or whatever she does, yeah. Why they've not been doing much this year, have they, because of this COVID thing and that? Yeah, yeah. Fireworks and stuff. And I believe some people fire the guns in the air, don't they? That's a bit stupid. I mean, the bullets have got to come down somewhere, unless they use blanks. It is velvet, yeah. I love velvet. I'm a velvet queen. I've got lots and lots of velvet. I couldn't wear it much when, you know, Gigi was around because it like, his hair sticks to me like Velcro. Yeah. Hi, Teresa. No, I won't be having a socially distanced banquet. There may be in America, but not me. Oh, and a queue, yeah. My friend over here is having terrible trouble getting plaster, would you believe? Apparently, you know, it's like there was a shortage of toilet rolls, wasn't it? And there was a shortage of work now. Can't get any plaster. My friend's doing up his house and he's been all over the place trying to get some plaster. Yeah. So he can't finish. He's doing DIY on his house, so he's stuck. I've got hair in my eye, if you're wondering what I'm doing. I hate having hairs. You know when they go across your eye? Oh, I think I've got it now. When they go across your eye and you can't see them. With mine being bleached, it's hard to see them when they go across my eye. Getting plastered, no, not that kind of plaster, Ian. The kind of plaster where you put it on the wall, yeah. Yeah. Oh, happy birthday for yesterday, Jeannie. Oh, I'd love a fish and chip supper. My chip is not open yet. Yeah. Hi, Amelia. I would love my chip shop to be open. Oh, I'd love it, yeah. It makes the most gorgeous fish, and I've really been missing it. I mean, my niece has bought me some fish from the supermarket, you know, for me to cook myself on. But it's not the same, is it, as chippy fish? Chippy fish taste is wonderful. So fresh. Oh. But apparently his wife's expecting a baby any day now, so he doesn't want to open up yet. Doesn't want to take any... oh, there's the hair. It's wandering about. I can see it. He doesn't want to take anything home with him, you know, while his wife's so near to having a baby. Yeah. But I'm surprised, really, that he didn't, you know, do deliveries for his fish and chips. But mind you, the fish might have gone a bit soggy in that, yeah. Hi, Ethan. It'll soon be Kelly's birthday. I think it's the 16th, I think it's the birthday. Somewhere around then. Yeah, she'll be 21 again. She told me to send her a message to remind her in case she'd fallen asleep, and I did, but she's not replied. The wind nearly blew you over. That sounds like Blackpool near me. Oh, thanks, Chris. That's my cardigan. I've just finished it, yeah. The best fish and chips ever used to be when you went to anywhere that was a fishing port. And, you know, if there was a chip shop in a fishing port, it was, oh, the fish was always gorgeous. Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's just what I made up. A lot of my dresses have got a bit of that green in them. So I wanted a green. Yeah, when you used to go to places like Fleetwood and places that used to be fishing harbours and stuff, and we went once to St Ives when we were young, me and my friend, and they had an absolutely great fish and chip shop there. In fact, I was thinking back the other day, I think we'd be about 16 or 17. It was our first holiday we went on together. And I don't remember cooking anything. I think we probably had fish and chips or something, or a pie nearly every night. I can't remember cooking anything. Because we only had a little flatlet, but it was basically just one room. It was one room with a table and a little gas cooker thing, and beds, two beds. That's what it was. It was just a little tiny. They called it a flat, but they must have seen us coming. You know, two young kids on their own, like they must have thought, oh, put in there. It was a right dump, really, when we think about it. But it was our first holiday on our own without mums and dads, and we thought it was absolutely fantastic, yeah. But I don't think either of us knew how to cook. I think we had beans on toast on one day when we were a bit broke, but apart from that, I don't remember cooking anything. I need to pick up knitting again, just a bit. But I go a bit crazy and then I hurt my shoulders. When I get into knitting again, I think, oh, knit, 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 knit. And I knit quite fast, you know, and then I sent a hunch, you know, because I have my needle under my arm, like, what's it called? Ephraim does. And I just do too much, yeah. Oh, chips were proper chips. They weren't all these frozen things. They used to have a chipper, didn't they, where they used to put chips? Oh, hi, Juanita. Hola to you. Oh, I love my James C. Brett chunky. It's absolutely. I've still got a couple of colours upstairs that I'm saving. I went in my stash room and I got this big bag and I'm like, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do, that'll do. So I sent my niece down to Kelly's. So Kelly's got a big pack. I've got to get my stash down somehow. I knew that Kelly would use it, so, you know, because she's saving up to do an ice order, and a lot of this was ice. Oh, thank you, Jill. I like wearing red. If you'd have seen me about an hour ago, you wouldn't have said that. Hi, Pauline. Yeah, fish and chips wrapped in newspaper. There were nothing better, were there? When they used to fold them, didn't they, and make a little bag so you could hold the chips while you were walking along, yeah? They didn't wrap them all the way up. They say you eating them now. And if you said yes, they'd make like a little bag, yeah? Hi, Cheryl. And you used to put loads of salt and vinegar on it, didn't you, and walk down the street eating your chips. They used to taste so nice. Yeah, so nice. Somehow they don't taste the same now. They put them in cardboard boxes and polystyrene and stuff. Yeah. Our fish shop puts them in cardboard, so it's quite nice, yeah. Well, thank you, Cheryl, yeah. I finished that the other day. Couldn't find any green buttons, though, so it's had to have wooden ones on. Well, it was a quick one after what I did the other week. I actually put buttons on the other one. Where we go? I actually found some buttons for this one, if you can see it. They're like a mother of pearl. Oh, they look a bit grey there, don't they? But they're actually mother of pearl. So they shine all different colours when they're on. So, yeah. So I actually did that. So I finished that, yeah. Savaloy. Is that what we would call, oh, what do we call Savaloy? Oh gosh, I can't think. Which one's the buttons? No, I already had them in me. No, like meatballs, only bigger. What do they call them? It's going to annoy me now. Faggots. That's what we call them. No, Ian, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about they're called a faggot. Yeah, they're like a big meatball. Yeah. The one thing I don't like are hot dogs. I like sausages. I like proper sausages. But hot dogs always taste like plasticky to me. I don't know why. Oh, Savaloy's a sausage, right? No, I was thinking of something completely different. Yeah, brains faggots. Oh, they're gorgeous, aren't they? If anybody's wondering what they are, they're like minced meat and stuffing and all kinds of seasoning made together in a ball. They're like a huge meatball, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I think they're, I don't know whether you get them in all parts of the country. Yeah. Oh, hot dogs are horrible. I really hate hot dogs. Yeah, no, I don't like them. No. No, when you used to go out for a drink sometimes. Hi, Shad. When you go out for a drink sometimes and you come out, there's always a hot dog stand outside where you come drifting out when you're drunk. But no, I still wouldn't have a hot dog. They put mustard on it and nope. And I don't like doner as well, doner kebab. When you see how they do the doner, they just keep putting meat on top and meat on top. You know, they don't strip it right down to the base. They just put more meat on top of meat, and then they keep warming it up and warming it up, and it must be full of all sorts of bugs when you have a doner kebab. Yeah. Has Miguel been on yet? Have we seen Miguel? He said he was coming on. Sent me a message saying he was coming on. As usual, he was doing some chores. As usual. Oh, I need to like, you've not reminded me, Chris, have you? Not reminded me. But I needed to. Oh. Needed to light me incense. There we go. My niece told me off today because my little baby in its pram has not got any bedding and it's not got any clothes on. As soon as the bedding is about the baby's about half an inch long, I don't think it's going to get clothes. It's wrapped up in a blanket. Oh, gosh. My son is a demon for, doner kebabs and all sorts of things. And the number of times he's had food poisoning when he's been out for, a drunken night out with his mates. Oh, goodness. He's had food poisoning that many times when he was younger. It's a wonder he's... Oh. And he still goes and eats the blooming doner kebab and all that. No, I didn't crochet the dolly a blanket. I mean, have you seen the size of the pram and the doll? That's the size of the pram. That's the size of the doll. Look at the doll. How can you make clothes? Oh, my son, yeah, he had an emergency appendicitis operation on Tuesday. So he's just come home about tea time today. So I need to make it some bedding, don't I? Because the poor little soul's like laying in its pram with nothing on at all and not even a bit of bedding. Oh, dear. And it's the same with my baby in the cot. It'll take, yeah. I keep meaning to make something. I've got to make bed covers as well, yeah. Yeah, I need to crochet some bedding. It needs a mattress, a pillow, and a little cover. Yeah, I've got, yeah, isn't it cute, the pram? It's lovely, isn't it? Well made. Absolutely well made, look at it. The hood doesn't go up and down, though. That's the only snag. I would have liked the hood to go up and down, but what can you expect? Yeah. Hi, Mimi. Oh, the eyes of an eagle, yeah. Oh, yeah, I don't want a buggy. No. Not even my toy babies are going in a buggy. Yeah. What else did I get this week? Yeah. See, my other little baby's not got anything either. There's my rocking cradle. It's a rocking cradle. And the little baby in there has not got any mattress or anything in there either. Oh, God. So I need to do something for my rocking cradle. Every time I think about it, though. Yeah. But I tell you what, this family's got a lot of kids. I mean, there's two sets of adults. There's 2 teenagers and there's about 6 babies. So I think they've must have gone in for IVF or something. I've got a load of babies. Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness me. Put my baby back. Yeah, I've been bidding on some bedding. Oh, you've revealed the colours in the she shed. Hi, John. Doing well, thank you. An IVF clinic and a raw oyster shop. Yeah. You were digging in your compost pit. That's a lovely thing to be doing. What a nice thought. Digging in a compost pit. Can't think of anything nicer. I know somebody said to me, why don't you start a compost pit at the bottom of your garden? I said, I don't do any gardening. I said, I don't want a stinky compost pit at the bottom of my garden. Thank you. I want a she shed. I want Jill's she shed. No room to put one though, but you know, I want one. It's like I want a cruise and I won't get one of them either. There's a lot of things I want, but I won't get. I'd like roof windows, you know, have my roof redone on roof windows so I could have a room right in the loft. There's a lot of things I'd love, yeah. But when I win the lottery, you know. Oh, dear. No, I'm not going on a cruise just yet. No. Have I seen the Radfords? No. Who were the Radfords? Yeah. Anna's been painting, hasn't she? She's expecting another baby, another little boy. Oh, an extension on the deck. I think Arian would leave if I suggested any more work on my decking. Yeah. I would like just one little bit of it. 22 children. Oh, good. Oh, that would be my idea of a nightmare. 22 children. Oh, no. That would be, oh, that's 22 many in my eyes, yeah. I only ever wanted 2. 3 at a really big push, but 2 was my ideal. I only had 1, mind you, but that's... I know, can you imagine giving birth to 22 children? Oh, a poor husband. It'd be like throwing a sausage up the motorway, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? How can he get any pleasure out of that? Oh, she'd need everything reinforcing. Yeah, I mean, I admire them if they can keep them and they're not on the DHSS, but still, that's a lot of babies. Yeah, that's a lot of babies. No, I'm sorry. I'd have put the shutters up if I'd have been there. Yeah. Who is expecting? Anna. What's she called? Anna Stone. AC something or other. She's having another baby. She's put it on her video. She's busy. She just moved and I mean, my mum was one of 16 and I thought that was huge. And my AS Creations, that's the one, yeah. And my friend from Ireland, she was one of 12. But she hated it. Hi, Triple C and Joe. Oh, was she Hannah? Oh, that's lovely. I haven't watched her last 2 videos, Hannah. Yeah. Yeah. Well, she's been married about 8 years, hasn't she, Hannah? So it's time she got to move on if she wanted any family. I couldn't have had that many children. I really just couldn't. I mean, physically, they must take it out of their body. I mean, I was like deficient of everything after I'd had my son. He robbed me of all my vitamins and my iron and everything. I was like a washed out dishcloth, you know, when I'd had my son. So you can imagine doing that 22 times. Oh my goodness, no. Yeah. Oh, I'll be glad when Call the Midwife comes back on. I like that programme. I like that programme. Because that's how it used to be when I was a kid. People had their babies at home. I mean, if I'd have had a second baby, they wanted. Yeah, my hair did. I had beautiful hair when I was pregnant. Thick and lustrous hair. And it all started coming out in chunks after I'd had him, yeah. It all went to pot. I was one of these glowing pregnant women that everybody thought, oh, you know, you're looking so well. You look so well. But after I'd had him, it was like, ooh. You look so poorly. Are you all right? Hi, Mama Swift. Oh, these days it's an enormous responsibility to have so many children, isn't it? Yeah. Things are so hard these days. Money's so tight for everybody, especially with all these COVID things. People being laid off work and that. It must be difficult if you've got a few children, knowing where you're going to feed them and where your next money's coming from. Oh, gosh. Yeah. I know all my friend remembers of her childhood when she was younger in Ireland was taking the pram with her mum, pushchair, and getting this massive, massive big sack of potatoes. And they used to do that, you know, a few times a week because that's what her mother used to fill the kids up with, chips and potatoes. Yeah, I wanted more than one, but I only got the one, John, so I'm thankful I got one, yeah. I mean, it was touch and go with him, so I should be thankful I've got one child, yeah. So, but any more wasn't to be, so you just have to be thankful for what you've got, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in a way, I'm glad I'm retired because at least my money, well, hopefully is shielded, yeah. But I feel sorry for anybody who's, you know, got children and mortgages, bills, and they come out of this COVID thing and they've been made redundant and there's no jobs to be had. And it must be terrible to stay positive. Well, Miguel did say he was going to come on. He left a message, you know, on Facebook saying he was doing something or other. I don't know whether he was cleaning or what he was doing, but he was doing something, but he was looking forward. Or he said he put his coffee in the fridge ready for, you know, for tonight. Potato finger, yeah. It probably meant she'd scraped it that many times through scraping. Yeah. I remember scraping potatoes, and you had a really job to get the dirt out of the, you know, the cracks in your fingers because you get so many cracks through peeling potatoes. Because the potatoes used to be full of muck in those days. They didn't wash them. When you bought a big bag of potatoes, it used to be full of soil and that. You went to meet Felicia or Felisa. Felice or the family. He's still worried about his cat, isn't he? He saw his cat a few days ago, but it ran away from him. That's your craft room. They're saying congratulations. Yeah. Oh, my mum bought one of those things one time where you turned the handle and it was supposed to take the peel off the potatoes, but the potatoes looked like they'd been mangled. So we didn't like using it. Hi, Ginger. Oh my God, John, you better get cracking then. You're 22 kids behind. Yeah. Better find a woman quick, John, and get 22 kids in. Oh, his girlfriend and other family members. I'm with you now, Jane. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, the man's part is easier. He gets all the fun and we get all the oh at the end of it. My ex-husband wasn't allowed in when I had my son. I wish he had been. My God, I'd have gripped his hand. I'd have hung on to him and made sure he knew how much I was like in pain. Because there was no epidurals in my time. Gas and air was all you had, yeah. You're waiting for dark so you can blow some things up. I know my mother used to play pop, especially if she found great lumps of dirt stuck to her potatoes. Oh, I can hear a little doggy barking. It reminded me of Gigi. I know it's not Gigi. Little doggy going. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's got a little Gigi bark. Oh, it's fireworks, yeah. No, we haven't got fireworks over here. We don't celebrate the 4th of July. Gosh, it's going crazy, that dog. Does my dolls have any pets? No, they don't, actually, no. I was going to get a little dog and a dog bed for me doll's house, but I haven't got one. It stopped barking now. No, it won't be Gigi, because if Gigi had got out, they'd have sent me a message saying, look out for Gigi. I think somebody just down the other way, down the bottom of the garden, has a dog, a little dog. I keep looking at little dogs. I'm so tempted. Half of me wants a dog, and the other half of me says, no, you must be crazy. You need another dog, like a hole in the head. But how was Gigi? Well, he was okay when I saw him last. Obviously, he doesn't come anymore now because his dad's working from home, so they don't need me. They may be trying to get a week holiday in sometime, you know, once everything's sort of blown over a bit. Oh, got a red mark. So, why have I got a red mark? Don't know. Maybe I've been going like that with my hand. Hi, Judy. Yeah, maybe I've been leaning on my hand and give myself a red mark. I should be doing my crocheting, shouldn't I? Well, we've got no Kelly. She must have nodded off. Come on, Kelly. No, that's what I was looking at. No, it's there. It's like a red mark. I must have had my finger on me. Whatever. Oh, I don't like fireworks. I've never liked fireworks. They used to terrify me when I was a child. I only like the ones that are pretty. You know, when you go to a firework display, a proper one, I mean, yeah. And they're all pretty fireworks and, you know, going woof, 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 and they're lovely. I don't like going to anybody's bonfire when they've got bangers and that. I hate that. And those rip-rap things that fly all over the place. Ugh, give me the shudders. Yeah. I want a little dog like Z's granddog. Is it called? She calls it Grandpup, doesn't she? Fallen in love with that dog. It's so gorgeous. It's a little tiny little lap doggy thing, and I love it. Yeah, why do they have to have bangers? Why do people, you know, my cat once, oh God, I was in agony. He clawed me right down my bust when the firework went off, and it got all infected. What a mess it was for ages. Yeah. Yeah, greyhound and wolfhounds are nice, and also little whippets because they don't need a lot of exercise, surprisingly enough. You'd think a greyhound would like a lot of exercise, but it doesn't. It's quite a lazy dog. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if I have a dog, it will be a rescued dog. So, but all the dogs' homes having at the moment are all staffies. And much as I love a staffy, they just need too much walking. I mean, I've had a staffy cross. Yeah. Oh, my hands are so dry. This is the third lot of hand cream I've put on them. Yeah, that's what I could do with one of them that sleeps for 18 hours, yeah. Oh, I love staffies. They are really lovely, loving dogs, but they need too much walking and looking after. You know, I used to have to pay to get Buster walks because I couldn't walk him. Before I started with all my back and knee problems, we used to walk miles, Buster and I. We used to walk everywhere. We used to be out for hours and hours. No matter where I walked, he'd come with me. He was a lovely, lovely dog. You know, he was a staffy cross with a bulldog, bull boxer he was. So, yeah, no, staffy crossed with a boxer. That's what he was, yeah. Yeah, Chihuahuas are lazy. They don't need a lot of walking. Gigi doesn't. If you take him too far, they have to pick him up and carry him home. They have a little bag that he sits in, a little carrier. If they go for a ramble, for example, you know, they like to walk and hike. So they have to take a bag for Gigi because he gets pooped out. So they have to put him in his bag and he goes to sleep. Yeah. He's not a walking dog. Well, he's only got little tiny legs, hasn't he? So what more? He had like a lazy dog, like a Shih Tzu's a lazy dog. Chihuahua's a lazy dog. Oh, there you are, Miguel. I thought you'd slept. I'm still waiting for Kelly to come on. I sent her a message and she's not arrived yet. The greyhounds need their own couch. Well, they've got one with mine, yeah. Yeah, whatever I get, if I do get one, it'll be a rescue dog. I'm not paying the kind of money for pedigrees. No way. I'm not encouraging breeders to bring more dogs into the world. Mine will be a little rescue dog, like Sue's. She rescued 2 Jack Russells and they're driving her witless. The barrel loads of trouble, Sue's 2 dogs. She did say hello. Mine was a Staffy bull, not a bulldog, Staffy boxer. Mine was Staffy boxer mix. And he was absolutely gorgeous, yeah. We're going to have to start doing things on another day, Miguel. We can't have you being like that, yeah. Oh, she didn't intend to have 2 Jack Russells, Ian. She had one, and then his sister, she had Bruno. He was rescued from Romania, and the sister was rehomed, but where they rehomed her, the charity went to visit, and they took her away. So they phoned Sue and said, did she want the sister? Yeah. So she finished up with the sister as well, and the pair of them are, oh God, driving her mad. Oh, hi, Anne. Yeah, Chihuahuas do need exercise, but they don't need as much as you think, yeah. Not like a big dog, yeah. I'm counting them in tens. Gigi likes a walk, but yeah, I'll be adopted if I do anything. No, it's all right. I've done now. Done me counting. I think. I meant to do me chain before I started. I'm jiggery pokering about with wool. Oh, that doesn't look like 60. Doesn't look half as big as the other side. Think. Yes, right, but it doesn't look very wide. Doesn't look as wide as the other side. Might spread out. I like the kind of peas, that come from the garden that, you have to split them open, fresh peas. Chiquita, I don't know Chiquita. No, I don't know Chiquita. Sorry, Miguel. Hi, Granny D. Didn't know whether we'd see you today, with it being the 4th of July. Thought you'd be busy barbecuing or whatever it is you were doing here. I can sit and eat those peas that you have to pod, I absolutely adore them. I never cook them, I just eat them raw. I just buy a huge bag when they're in season and sit there like sweets. Other people eat sweets, I eat peas. And I eat baby tomatoes as well like that. I can sit with a bag of baby tomatoes and eat them like toffees. Oh, I've got something in my eye now. Yeah, Gigi's like that, yeah. Well, they've opened the pubs here today, Miguel, so I'm waiting for all the trouble kicking off. People getting drunk and being stupid. People can't behave. Honestly. I would think only alcoholics would do that. Hi, Rebecca. I'm glad I've never been desperate for a drink. When I drank a lot when I was in my 30s. I've never been that desperate. I would be sitting outside of a pub waiting for it to open. Yeah, well, don't you be carrying too much around, Anna. Don't you be lumping things about. That's not your job. Be careful when you're painting the ceiling. Don't overstretch yourself. You're not invincible. You're carrying precious cargo. I know you want to get things done, but it's so hot, Rebecca. Where are you? You're not in the UK. It's not hot here, love. I'll have to look what colour you've painted your she shed, Jill. See what colour you've chosen. Granny's overslept for her own life. I knew he did that, I tell you. Oh my goodness. No, don't you overdo it, Annie. You'll regret it if anything happens to that precious little baby. So take it easy if you can. I don't want to wrap you up in cotton wool, but you know what I mean. Just do within your limits. Do you want me to? Oh, yes, I'd like to know what colour you've painted it, yeah. Oh, John, thank you. It's due to all the lovely people that are on here, yeah. That's what makes this channel so special. It's just everybody that's on here is so nice. We all get on and there's never any trouble. It's just nice, yeah. So I'm not taking the credit for it, John. I'm just the chairwoman. I'm just the person in the chair. Just directing the proceedings, yeah. If you didn't talk to me in the comments, I'd have nothing to say, would I? You know. If nobody spoke in the comments, I wouldn't have anything to say. Shady lady, bluish grey. An oceanic aqua for the trim. Oh, it sounds very posh. I fancy a pale grey for my staircase when I ever get it painted. But luckily, I am a very patient lady. Oh, I've got something in my eye and it's driving me puddled. No, it's not come out. Yes, you should stop. Don't push yourself. I mean, I was daft when I was expecting my son. Thought I was invincible, you know, and had a few scares with him. had to go to bed a couple of times because you think you're invincible, yeah? Hi, Michelle. Yeah, I've still got plaster on my... what am I working on? I'm working on a... it's a very old pattern. You can tell by the lady who's wearing a wig. Where will you see her wig? Look at that wig. That is so great, isn't it? That's what I'm doing. Look at that wig. I mean, do people really walk around with a wig like that? Honestly. It is very colourful, actually. It's some yarn I found in Hanks, and that's what it's like. It's only turning out very tiny. That's the trouble with using vintage patterns. People were very small back in those days. To 34-inch bust, yeah. Yeah, there was no other sizes on it. Just a 34 bust. And I wouldn't mind I'm using 2 sizes bigger hook. If I'd have used the size hook it would have said, it would have fitted a child, yeah. Now, I found this, I don't know when I must have bought it. I found it in Hanks. There's no label on it, there's nothing on it, so I wound it all into balls. So the reason I stopped doing the back is because I started the front, because, you know, I don't want to finish the back and then find I haven't got enough for the front, if you know what I'm saying, yeah. How much did the green one take? It was about 450 grams, and it's my size. It's my sweater, my cardigan. So it's a big one. Kelly's on a roll. Honestly, she's going like the clappers. I've just fueled her up by giving her some more wool. She's going, oh, thank you, you're so kind. I'm thinking, yeah, right. I'm so kind. I'm just getting rid of it out of my stash room. Little do you know, Kelly. It's not kindness on my part. It's like, oh, what can I give to Kelly? She'll be using it up because she's crocheting like the demon. Honestly, she is. She said, can I do a video showing what I've got? I said, yeah, because I bought all of it. So what does it say on my cup? It's the same cup that Denise Deer's got. It says, I'm usually gorgeous, but today is my day off. Yeah. I had this one from when I was at work. Gosh, I must have had this about 20 years, yeah. So, oh. You've seen the little writing on that. Look at the little writing. Tangy lipstick. Not heard of that one for a long time. Used to be like an orangey colour, didn't it? Oh, you're there, Kelly. Thought you'd nodded off. We've just got Miguel. He's just woken up as well. I'm just saying I've dumped a load of wool on you, Kelly. Then I can say, oh, yes, the packets of wool have gone out of my stash room. Poor Kelly's got it all. Oh, this writing is so tiny. I've had to write it out, at the bottom, so I could read it because it's that little. It's driving me bonkers. Right. You hadn't fallen asleep. I bet Kelly had fallen asleep. Yeah. I'm glad it's disappeared out of my stash room. Yay! You think I'm being kind, but it's me. It's me saying, hey, here we go. This is the colour of this guy. Take a picture of it with my phone and then I can pinch it and make it bigger. Oh, yeah. My phone's not that clever. Kelly's got an all singing, all dancing phone. But I don't. I should have printed it out and then it would have been, you know, like clearer. Because this is like grey, not black, if you know what I mean. I know, look at it. It wasn't, like I say, a hank. I don't remember where it came from. All I know is I moved some things and I found it and I thought, oh, right. I've probably missed loads of people, Kelly, so welcome to the club. My phone has a camera, but I wouldn't say it was a clear camera. You know, Kelly's phone has a lovely clear camera. It takes loads of details. Yeah, it's what you call busy, Kelly. Busy, busy. It reminds me of, yeah, it reminds you of sweets, doesn't it? Yeah. You know me, Chris, I don't really do baby items anymore. They just didn't sell, so maybe I'll try again one day. I need to. It's a weird one. It's all double trebles and stuff. Have you seen the pattern, Kelly? I'm sure you would want to wear a wig like that. Yeah. Yeah. It's new yarn, Lee Target Duo Tri-Cell with nylon, and it only does a 34-inch bust. If you ever get a baby, well, if you have a baby, it'd be a miracle, yeah? No, I know, isn't it a horrendous wig? I can't believe they took a photograph for a pattern with a wig on like that. Oh, oh my God, a snake. I'd have to evacuate the house if I had a snake in this house, I tell you. My cousin used to keep snakes and he nearly frightened the blinking life out of his grandma because one came out. Need to meet up for tea. Not tea. It's got to be coffee, Patricia. Got to be coffee. Don't drink tea. I know I'm a northern lass, but I don't drink tea. I'm a weirdo. If I knew the snake was there and it was in a cage or whatever you want to call it, and I knew it was there, I'd be okay. It's like that with rats. I'd be all right if. Oh, yeah, I had to put wooden ones on, Kelly. I couldn't find any green ones. I mean, you know how many thousands of buttons I've got, but I could not find any green ones. And I wasn't, you know, it's not like you can go out and get any, and I wasn't going to order any. Oh, your phone died, Patricia. Sorry about that. Oh, gosh. Here we go again now. Read second row. One. In each of the two treble. Oh, no, I'm not on the second row, you dafty. You're on the third row. They finished up. When I got them out, I thought they were just round wooden ones, but they've actually got a little tree in the middle of them. You know, etched into the wood. Yeah. I need my buttons sorting out badly, badly, but not as much as I need everything else. I've got thousands of buttons in my garage. Kelly knows that, don't you, Kelly? But I put them all in boxes and then they're all stacked up like that, and then I don't know what's in them. So I have to take every one of them out and have a shake and have a look what's in. They need organising a bit better than, you know, than they are. Yep. She certainly did. Whether she thinks the goodies or not, I don't know. I was going around my shelf saying that's put them like sideways on, so I can only see the buttons that are at the edge of the sides. So, you know, and the trouble is I've put everything in front of them, so I can't get to them half the time. So I need to get the garage sorted out. It's on my list. I've got a list about probably about 6 miles long now. My list, yeah. My niece said to me, "Save up your jobs. I'll do some of your jobs on next Saturday when I come." I said, "I think you're going to be sorry you said that." She's great. She changes my bed for me because I know. She knows I have a trouble stretching the sheets, you know, over the mattress. Yeah. No, it's not buttons. It's just wooden discs. I think they are. They're all wooden discs, various shapes and sizes, but they're not buttons. They've only got one hole in the middle. My niece is fantastic. I don't know what I'd do without her. She's absolutely fantastic. Oh, has Jill not got her package yet? Mind you, the post is up the wall, isn't it? You know, some things I've ordered, like bits and pieces. They're taking forever to come. Yeah. Oh, your battery died. All right. Sorry about that, Susan. I love my Julia. Yeah, the post is taking forever to go anywhere, though. Your package has gone on a journey, has it? Will it have a story to tell when it arrives at the other end? I had an ice yarn package that did that once. I think it went round the world before it got to me. I just shake my duvet out and flatten it out. I wouldn't say I make my bed because I've only got my duvet at the top to shake and put straight. It's been all over Texas, has it? Oh dear. Ian was not my choice for a name for my son, but it was a compromise because my ex-husband didn't like every name that I chose. So Ian was like one that he agreed to. It was not my first choice, though. It wasn't even my second or my third choice. I had a load of names I wanted more than that, but with my last name being Carruthers, there was a lot of names that we had to veto because, like, having a long first name with a long last name, it makes it difficult, yeah. It went an hour and a half past. You've got a Zachary and an Ice. I wanted a Christopher or a Nicholas, but my ex didn't like either of those. And I also wanted Damien. That was long before that film came out. I liked Damien. My husband didn't. I liked Dominic, and he didn't. But I did get Dominic in as his second name. Yeah, there was lots of names I wanted. My ex-fiance years ago, his dad was called Shadrach, yeah. So he was called Shad, but he was Shadrach. Lord knows where he got Shadrach from, but that's what he got, Shadrach. Well, you should have done that, Miguel. It would have been cheaper. Hi, Dina. As long as it's on its way now, Miguel. How come they kept going past her and round her and all the way around? I think Anna's gone, Patricia. I don't think she's on at the moment. Yeah, Shadrach he was called. Shadrach Chadwick. It'll be like those, you know, the suitcase you used to see in the old films where they had labels on saying every town they'd visited. That's what Jill's box will look like. Patricia Anna's not on here anymore. She's gone. Hi, BB. Okay, Shad. Jill's town has a suburb. Hey. What have you started, Kelly? Have you started anything else out of that book? Kelly's got a new book. She'll show you when she does her video. Oh, thank you, BB. That's my cardigan, yeah. Finished it the other day. What am I working on? This, which is a summer sweater, but it's a bit jazzy, isn't it? But never mind. It didn't look that jazzy when it was in the hanks, but Jillstown's got one traffic light. The town I live in used to be like that when I first moved here. It was very small. And the town I came from, where I was born in, was even smaller. I don't think they even had traffic lights when I was living there at first. It was like, wow, they put traffic lights up. I'm sure we didn't have traffic lights at first. Sounds like it's raining. That'll keep the people out of the pub if it starts to rain. Because they have to sit outside, don't they, to be socially distanced. So I hope it thunders and lightens and wets them through and they all have to go home. I'm just being mean, I know. I have to like me. There's no trouble with these things. They don't last long enough. I've got an electric one actually, but I keep forgetting to put on put the oil in it. Yeah, I think ours was a four-way stop, my little village where I was born. When I moved to Hi Lynn. You got nachos, have you? And nachos. Right, what am I doing now? Right, I'm on the fourth row now, I think. Oh God, this is driving me mad, this tiny little writing. Right, I'm up to the bit I've wrote out now, so I'm all right, yeah. You're making a crochet bottle holder. You're washing it down with your iced coffee. My coffee's gone cold. I've got some more. I've got some more. Am I supposed to do 3? Yes, I'm supposed to do 3. I'm on the bit I wrote out now. So I'm all right now. I can see this bit. I sent Kelly a gorgeous pattern. I absolutely love it. But I couldn't read it. It was like a million lines it was. I couldn't read it. There was no, what do you call it? No chart, no nothing. So I'm hoping that Kelly will be able to work it out for make a chart. Kelly's here somewhere. She's crocheting. Well, I'm glad you're making your own, Miguel, and not keep dashing out and spending your money at the store. It's far cheaper if you make your own, yeah? You've got lag on your computer. Kelly, did you see that yellow sweater I sent you? I absolutely love it, but oh. Did you see the pattern? It's like, isn't it? I'd be better off with a chart. I thought, oh, I'm never going to do this. And I really think the pattern looks pretty. So pretty. I've never had nachos, whatever they are. Are they the triangular crispy things or whatever? I've never had enchiladas. I've never had nachos. I don't like things that are spicy anyway. What am I making? I'm making this antique pattern of this lady with the wig on that makes everybody laugh. Yeah, that's what I'm making. It was a free pattern from about the 19 plonk. You all like spicy things. I don't like spicy things. I'm a weirdo. I had a pizza tonight. Yeah, I know I don't like pizza, but I had a pizza. And it was supposed to be barbecued chicken, and it wasn't. It was like tandoori chicken, and gosh, it nearly burned my mouth. Don't you start, Kelly, with that rosy wrap. I have lost that rosy wrap, and I am not looking for it. It has gone into the ether somewhere, and it's not being found. I don't eat anything spicy. I can't cope with it. I should have stuck with the seafood pizza. But my idea of barbecue chicken is obviously not the pizza place's idea of barbecue chicken, because it was definitely red and it looked like tandoori to me. Oh, you keep it there then, Kelly. You can wear it. I do not want that. If you find that rosy wrap, it's yours, Kelly. I don't ever want to see that thing again. Oh, I've got itchy nose. That means I'm going to get cross, doesn't it? There's a lot of things that are going to be missing out of my... Oh, my nose is itching. Oh. There's a lot of things that's never going to get listed again in my in my shop. A lot of things that will just disappear. They will never see the light of day. I know it'll upset Miguel no end, but oh dear. Hey. Yeah. The trouble is we're too critical, Kelly. That's what we are, too critical. You know, we look at things and go, no, don't like that. And somebody else says, oh, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah. So that's what we're like. Right, what did I do? I did that. Right, now I've got to do this row. I look at a lot of things I make and think, nah. No, not going to see the light of day. And then other people see it and say, oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Yeah. You back with a crock pot stew? I'm supposed to use my crock pot, but I don't. I'm lazy. That's one thing I'm not very good at, is leftovers. That's probably why I don't cook, because I don't like things on the second day. Yeah, exactly, Kelly. I'm the same. I look at some of those baby things and think, no. But other people will not have seen them because they've not been anywhere around you. They've not been on my site. They've not been anywhere. So I should, oh God, my nose. It's so itchy. So I should put them up again and see whether, just because they didn't sell last time doesn't mean they won't sell this time. I don't like jalapenos. Oh, when you go to Subway for a sandwich, they always say, do you want jalapenos? No. Not that I've been to Subway for a sandwich for many, many years. Oh, I bet my son's tucked up in bed now, in his own little bed. He'd be moaning if Trish bumps into him. He'd probably put Trish in the spare bedroom so she doesn't bump him in the night. Somebody's going to call on me. Oh, no. Nobody's going to call on me. Yeah, we've got a Subway. It's up the road. It's in the garage, actually, in the garage. Never been. I did have a Subway once. I went to Manchester. So I did have a Subway. We've got McDonald's up the road, yeah, and we've got KFC up the road, but I don't use either of them. Oh, I don't like sewing appliques on. Oh, yeah, we do. We order at Subway when I go to Kelly's. But that's been a long time too, as well, because of this dratted corona thing, COVID. It's not that I don't want to go and see Kelly, it's just that neither of us wants to spread anything. Chocolate cherry tomatoes, I've not heard of them. I've heard of cherry tomatoes, I love them. I could eat them like toffees. My mum used to tell me off for that when I was little. I used to, yeah, by 2021, when we're old and grey. Well, I'll be old and grey. Never grey, though, because I'm always going to bleach. Can't be doing with grey hair. No way. I get confused when they're saying, do you want this? Do you want that? Do you want the other? It's better when you do it online because then you can tick on everything you want online, yeah. Right. Tick the next 6 chain and 1 double crochet. You be the grey one. It's all right for you. Nobody sees yours. We'll have to start wearing hats. How jazzy it is. gosh. See, you're coming with that on, won't we? Well, it won't be me because it wouldn't fit me because it's only a 34 bust. Oh, the days when I was a 34 bust. Never. I will probably be at school. I've always been a bit bigger up top than that. I'd probably be about 13 if I was a 34 bust. Where my rose are at, we just discovered, I don't know where it is. And I'm not going to looking for it either. I think it's lost. Do I sew my cardi with a needle? No, I sew it up by a needle. Yeah. Too much information, is that? Oh, right, okay. No, my rosy wrap has gone and it is never going to be recovered if I have anything to do with it. I don't ever want to see that thing again. We're supposed to wear masks, I think, in shops and stuff. Although when I went out on the village the other week to the bank, hardly anybody was wearing a mask. I felt like I was on my own, sat there with my mask on, yeah. Hello there, good evening, Mr. Marsh. Oh yeah, I'd been really unwell, I had, yeah, but I'm fine now. I'm back to full strength again. Yeah, how's your baby? You just had a little girl, I think, last time you came on. Well, not you personally, your wife. How's your little girl doing? Yeah, down. I must. Yeah, she's putting on weight. My goodness, yeah. 5 weeks today, yeah. Oh, thank you, baby. Yeah, I'm glad the baby's doing well, yeah. We have to take care of our babies on here. Yeah, the last time he came on, Miguel, he was just become a daddy that same day. A little girl. So he hasn't been on for 5 weeks. Woo! I know it's terrible. When I went up on my village here, hardly anybody had a mask on. Oh, you got a free yogurt instead of a gingerbread man. Was that good or bad? Oh, it did. It took all the stuffing out of me, Jill. It really, honestly did. All righty-o, Patricia. Oh, it was nice. I thought you would have preferred a gingerbread man. I got an Eccles cake today. I've not had any cake really for ages. I've not had a gingerbread man for ages. Oh, yeah, right. My niece is a headmistress and she's not really relishing going back at all in September. It's so difficult. She teaches little ones, you know, and, you know, trying to get them to be socially distanced. Yeah, my niece is a head teacher up here. Her school's had loads of problems. They built it on stilts because it's on a floodplain. So they've been flooded I don't know how many times. Anyway, with all that rain that happened the other week, the ceiling went in and flooded 2 classrooms and the toilet and upstairs, whatever. So they've had to have the builders in yet again. They have to go up steps to get in. It's built like on stilts because it's on a floodplain. Yeah, my niece had corona. Yeah, she hasn't got it now. She's been tested. She hasn't got it now. Definitely poor planning. They pulled down an old school and built a new one. And the new one's had nothing but trouble. She has the builders in nearly every week over something. I'm a terrible cook. I rewarmed my my pizza and it was a bit crunchy. I think I should have done it for 5 minutes less. I made ginger biscuits one time. They were nice. Yeah, kids love doing things like that. My son used to love decorating cakes. You know, he used to use the icing bag and put flowers, in inverted commas, all over things. And then he liked to put chocolate buttons on everything. So he loved cake decorating, making the cakes. From being about 2, he used to push me out of the way and he used to come up like between me and the counter top. Do we put the eggs in now? Do we put the flour in now? He was a great little baker when he was tiny. Oh, we used to bake a lot, yeah. Hi, Melly. How you doing? I cannot make bread or muffins. Kelly can do those, but I cannot. Yeah, Kelly's too light to bake. I'll help her when she's cooking. Yeah, my son used to try different things if he tried to make them. I used to have a Kenwood chef, but the bowl broke. Well, hello, my darling. How are you, my Trevor? Ooh. Oh, I used to be a dab ham with scones. Yes, I did. Yes. Trevor is in the house. There goes the neighbourhood. Yep, Trevor's here. But with you two in the same room. Behave, you two. I know what you're like when you get together, you two. Oh, you're always welcome in here. Yeah. We like to think we've got a nice, happy atmosphere in here. It's party night, isn't it? We leave everything behind. We don't talk politics, religion, Everything in the outside world doesn't exist on a Saturday. It's just us in here. Yeah. Anybody talks about anything nasty, they no. Yep. Stained glass, yes. What have you been making this time, Trev? Have you been making anything nice with your stained glass and everything? What have you been concocting? Yeah, anybody that doesn't behave gets the wrench. They get chucked out, yeah. You do not hate Trev. Oh, I don't know. My son used to be allergic to dogs, but he wouldn't get rid of the dog. He just said, I've got to learn to live with it. You've been making money. That sounds nice, Trev. I'd love to be making money. No, Arian wouldn't get rid of the dog. He said, I'll have to learn to live with it. And he did, actually, eventually. Kelly has to bath her cat because every so often, because she's allergic when he gets like dander or something in his fur. Yeah, carpets are bad if you've got asthma and things. Whereas Nathan, he was here before, wasn't he? I'm sure he was. I'm sure Nathan's been on. Am I dreaming, or has Nathan been on? I'm lucky, really. I'm only allergic to tree pollen. Oh, yeah, Trevor's going to be the first one amongst us to make $1 million. It won't be any of us. Yeah, my carpet's about 15 years old and wool, yeah. I hoover it, but I haven't had the dog here for a while, and yet I'm still getting dog hair out the carpet. You know, I must glue in the carpet. Because every time I empty my vacuum, I'm thinking, dog hair? I've not had the dog here for ages. Yeah. Hi, honey boo. Oh, carpets do. I mean, I love my carpet and I would never get rid of it. I don't like wooden floors. I don't like clanking. Hi, Froggy went a knitting. Yeah. When my son had allergies, I bought one of those things that's supposed to suck out out the air. Oh, I'm absolutely fine. Froggy went a knitting, yeah. Feeling in the pink, as they say, in the pink. Although I didn't sleep last night for some reason or another. I have these nights and it annoys me. You know, when you're desperately tired and you want to go over the edge into sleep and you can't. I don't really know if it did work or not. I just used to put it in my son's room, you know, to try and... yeah, air purifier, that's what it was, Ian. I used to put it in Ian's bedroom to see if it's... is it humid? No, not at the moment. It's a bit cold, actually. It was humid in the week, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea, that, Trev. Put it in double-sided tape, yeah. Roll it round on the carpet, could do the hoovering at the same time. Yeah, if you rolled it over and over in the carpet. Yeah. My dog used to love being hoovered. He was a strange dog. If I got the hoover out, he wanted to be hoovered. You know, with that little attachment thing, that little brush attachment. He loved being hoovered. He loved the hairdryer as well. He was a strange dog. Yeah, if I was hoovering with a big hoover, he used to, you know, keep coming to me and yeah. Yeah, I used to have a Staffordshire Bull boxer cross, and he loved being hoovered. You know, with the attachment thing, with a little brush like the long thing, you know, you do the sort of dusty bits with it. He used to love it. He used to love being hoovered. Strange dog. He'd rather be hoovered than being brushed. He didn't like being brushed. Yeah, mine used to love the hairdryer. Even if he wasn't wet, he used to come and... Oh, my Staffy was... Well, he was my son's Staffy, actually. I inherited him. He was a Staffy boxer cross. He was absolutely lovely. Yeah. He had a lovely, lovely temperament. But let anybody try to come in the house with a high-vis jacket on or anything like that. Nope. He did not like high-vis jackets at all. He used to growl and snap at them. We think it's something in his past because he was a rescued dog. But the minute he saw a yellow high-vis jacket, he just went bonkers. Well, we don't know what his pet... He was 7 months when we got him. So we don't know what happened. He'd been beaten and he'd been starved before we got him. So we don't know really what went on in his past. But he just did not like those yellow high-vis jackets. I mean, I had 2 policemen that come to the door one time. And I said to them, I said, I'll have to put the dog in the kitchen. They said, why, is he vicious? I said, no, he's not vicious. I said, but he just doesn't like your high-vis jackets. And they said, okay. So I had to put him in the back kitchen. Yeah. I mean, I didn't want... Can you imagine if he'd have bitten a policeman? No, I wasn't taking that chance. No. They would have thought he was a vicious dog, and I've made me... But we don't know what was on. You say when you take on a dog, you know, with a past, you don't know what goes on in their life, do you? Before you get them. Mm. Yeah, well, we knew ours had been beaten because they knew that when we got him from the shelter. They've no, I do put my work down every now and again. Yeah, I can't do it all the time. Yeah, it's not your fault. Don't worry about it. Oh gosh, yeah, but you cannot get that bit of what went on before. You know, you give them a good life and you love them to death. Well, it's funny. I've just been thinking about getting another dog that doesn't want walking much because I can't walk them anymore. I've been thinking about getting a little tiny, you know, like a lap dog, because I don't look after Gigi anymore. So, but I would get a rescued dog. Yeah. Yeah. I would never buy a pedigree or a puppy or anything like that. No. Oh, yeah, I do nod off, yeah. I didn't know I snored, Miguel. Do you mind? Well, I didn't sleep at all last night, so anything could happen tonight. I could nod off. You're right. I was so annoyed. I kept looking at the clock. The last time I looked at the clock, it was 5:15, and I'm thinking, shall I get up? Shall I stay in bed? What shall I do? Anyway, I did stay in bed, and I did actually nod off for about a couple of hours. But then the alarm went, and that woke me up, and oh. Yeah, I have been known to nod off even on a live video, yeah. I don't know why. I just have a night every now and again where I cannot sleep. And I'm tired, and I lie in bed and I start thinking nice things and stuff like that. I mean, usually I just get up and... Now, well, I don't snore when I'm wearing my CPAP mask. I'm very quiet when I'm wearing that. I'm not saying I don't snore when I'm sleeping in the chair. I had a little nap this afternoon. Yeah, I was supposed to be doing other things, and I had a little nap, nodded off. Yeah. Yeah, and Kelly had disappeared, so she couldn't give me a ring, and there was nobody on who had my telephone number. Yeah. My Buster was my dog until his first mum came, because he used to belong to my son and my daughter-in-law. And I used to think he was my dog, but as soon as she walked through the door, he used to desert me completely. He wanted his mum. Yeah. Oh, I can't give up caffeine. Yeah. Humphrey's not a child, he's my dog. Kelly only drinks decaf. She doesn't drink proper coffee or proper tea. She just has decaf. I need the oomph of the caffeine. Surprisingly enough, on a Saturday night when I'm drinking my caffeine and coffee and stuff, I usually sleep. The little dog that used to live next door, I used to call her Gremlin. I think she was a Shih Tzu, but her bottom jaw used to stick out more than the top one, like that all the time. I mean, she was a sweet little dog, but she looked like a little gremlin. It was just the way she looked. But I did actually have a rum and coke last night, so that might have been why I couldn't. Maybe that's why I couldn't sleep. You know, the Coca-Cola maybe kept me awake because I'm not used to having it anymore. Which one are you testing? Yeah, 20 years old, yeah. I thought my Buster did well. He was 14. Thought that was good. Next door's cat was 20 when he passed away. Bimbo, it was called. It was a great big fuzzy thing. Don't know what they call it. Is it Persian? Like a big ball of fur. He was 20. Eee. Jamie Oliver's Dream Teachers. Don't remember that. Something is making a noise. I think it's probably one of my lamps. It's probably my lamp that you can't see. My lovely lamp that everybody loves and you can't see it at all, can you? Oh, that's too far. There you go. You can see it now. I think. Yeah, there you can see it now. Everybody loves my sparkly lamp. Yeah. We're waiting to see Trevor in a video, but he never makes one. Which dog would I like to have? Probably a little lap dog, like a little chihuahua, a little shih tzu, something like that. Something tiny that doesn't need a lot of walking. I've been looking at the rescue centres, but they've only got big dogs in at the minute. Well, the ones near me, they're all staffies and German shepherds. I don't want a big dog. You two are talking a foreign language, Trevor. Oh, yeah, it's not that I don't like them, Ian. It's just that they're too big for me to walk and look after now. And also they have a lot of problems with the hind legs, German shepherds. I think my son's dog. Oh, he's watching your videos. I didn't know you had any videos. Ooh, what kind of videos? Ooh. All right, Rebecca. It's nice to see you, love, anyway. Yeah, we're all going to be nice and crafty. Yeah. My Buster's back legs went at the end. That's why I had to have him put to sleep, yeah. You know, his back legs went and he couldn't walk, so. Got me flask. Got me flask for me coffee. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Seeing as I'm fed up of crocheting, he makes different colours while warming you up. Oh, how nice. Yeah. What are you making at the moment, Trevor? Sounds like my chemistry teacher. I wasn't too bad at chemistry, but I hated physics. I could not get the hang of physics at all. Yeah, I just couldn't get the hang of physics. Oh, you're making narrow boards out of stained glass. That sounds interesting. Oh yeah, that's one that Ian made for me. It's a shawl, but it's got armholes. Yeah, that's what he made for me. Anna AS Creation, she's doing resin. I hope she's doing it safely now she's pregnant. Oh, our Trevor's a little bit clever on the side, yes. With his stained glass and his resin and his all sorts of stuff. No, I don't know which one either. Other people have asked me and I said, I don't know, I didn't make it. I've got some Karen cake upstairs, but most of the cakes I've got came from lollies. Yeah, I've got a beautiful little tiny one that my friend brought me back from Czechoslovakia. Oh, I wish we could do a cooperative shop. We're all too scattered though, that's in trouble. There's not many people up in the Manchester area for me. Yeah, I remember the biddy card. 713 was our numbers. Do I travel? No, I don't travel at all these days. I've got mobility issues and I don't have a car anymore. Oh no, that's the map of that's the map of America. I was supposed to be putting little flags where people lived that I talked to. But I never got around to it. I didn't mind chemistry. I used to find that quite interesting when you used to put little crystals and things. I mean, when you think about it, we used to get trusted because all the little things used to be in bottles, you know, in front of us on the... You want to ask this permission, please, sir? Hi, Brandon. How are you doing? Sometimes I wish I had a different hobby, you know, besides just crochet. When I looked at my little flags are teeny weeny little things and they're plastic and I can't write on them. So I don't know quite what I'm going to do. So that was my idea and it just went. Oh, right. Happy birthday for Wednesday, Brandon. another hobby though besides crochet. Yeah, I can knit a bit, but you know, other people have got other habits, other habits, other hobbies. I don't really have another hobby. I used to like doing jigsaws, but then, you know, it hurts my back when I crouch over them. But I mean, other people are artistic and do painting and different things. I can't do anything like that. I would love to be artistic and be able to paint. I did learn French when I was at school, but I forgot most of that. Oh no, diamond painting, no. No. I'd rather watch two flies walking up a wall. No, I wear jewellery, but I'm not making it. Trevor used to make jewellery. Yeah, I'm so jealous of people who can draw. I can't draw anything. I've got like a designing book when I've got these ideas, you know, for crochet designs and that. But the time I draw them, you know, they don't look, they look terrible. Yeah. Hi, Brittany. You know, I'm no good at people. I'm worse than Lowry when it comes to drawing people. And I really loved art, you know. It's like really loving singing when you can't sing, isn't it, really? You know what I mean? Where have I got a red mark there now? Coming out in red mark. Yeah, I'm a bit like that. My cat looks like, you know, the little round thing like that with two ears and a whisker. I cannot draw anything that looks like anything human. Yeah, I wish I could draw. I really can't draw. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely, Trev. I shall look forward to those. Mm-hmm. All the bits. No, I love anything that's sort of weird and wonderful, as you can gather by my jewellery. I go on eBay and I'm like, ooh, that looks different. You can draw, yeah, right. That's good, Brandon. I wish I could draw. There's Nathan in. I sure saw Nathan earlier. Looks like Kelly's fallen asleep. No, I've got no intention of heading off to the pub. I never went to the pub before the lockdown, so I'm certainly not going after the lockdown. Yeah, Chris is around. He's in. But I haven't seen Nathan for a bit. Perhaps Nathan's gone to the pub. No, Shad's still here. Shad's not gone to the pub. You're rolling out your pie crust. Oh, little Miss Beaton. Mrs. Beaton. What kind of pie have you made, Chris? What have you got in it? What's your filling? Yeah, if Nathan's gone to the pub without us, that's very rude, yes. Very rude. Shad's giving a firework display? I don't think so. Not with his dog. You've got rum in the freezer. What's it doing in the freezer, Jill? It's a lemon meringue pie with a sugar cook. Oh, that sounds lovely, Chris. My mum used to make a mean lemon meringue pie. Oh, I never got the hang of it, but she used to do it. It used to be lovely when she used to make it. When I made it, my meringue never went all spiky. Mine used to always be a bit more soggy, like not quite right, yeah. Well, my mum used to get it all crispy and nice. You can eat it hot or cold, can't you? Lemon meringue pie, I think. If I remember rightly, I've not had it for years. Yeah, I love a lemon meringue pie. Not made one for years and years. Well, I'm diabetic, so I'm not supposed to have it anyway, so what's the point? She says I'm diabetic and she's got here a bar of crunch. But I haven't actually opened it yet. The pub at the back of me is very, very quiet, so I don't think he's opened. But it's a very, very old pub, and it's very small inside. So I don't see how he could do the social distancing if he opens. I mean, he has got a beer garden at the back, but, you know, whether it's the weather to sit in the beer garden, I don't know. But I can't hear any noise, you know, which I thought I would have heard if he was open. Unless we're all being very, very polite around here. You know, it is quite an upper crust area, you know, we're not riffraff. Having said that, somebody down the road's got had his shed broken into and his bike stolen, so no, I guess we are riffraff. We don't have buttermilk pies over here. We have custard tarts, yeah. That was another thing my mum with a bit of nutmeg on the top. My mum was a dab hand at spreading the money around, yeah. Everything she made was like handmade. She used to make meat and potato pie, cheese and onion pie. All kinds of pies, yeah. potato ash. Stew with dumplings. Oh, I love stew with dumplings. And suet pudding, suet. Yeah, happy 4th of July to everybody in America. I've never heard of Jello salad either. Yeah, I usually crash the other way. I do have to have chocolate in the house because it's not often I crash, but sometimes I do go really low. But most times it's too high, which it will be if I eat any more of this chocolate. Yeah, I have to watch mine. My blood sugar goes too high. But sometimes it goes low. But when it goes low, I go really, really cold and shivery, and I want to go to sleep. So I know that I need something sweet. It just makes you feel fuzzy with me, a bit not quite right. You just feel weird. It is hard to describe. You just feel a bit weird when it's too high. I've taken my necklace off that said crochet because the chain went black. I think it was a chemical reaction between me and the chain. It was supposed to be a silver chain. I do that with silver, turn silver black. I can't wear silver earrings for that. I know. I keep saying I'm going to open the shop. I'm too lazy, Mr. Mouse. I am lazy. Kelly's opened hers, but I haven't opened mine. Yeah, if I wear silver rings, the fingers go black and the ears go black if I wear silver earrings, yeah. Gold, I'm fine with gold. It has to be real gold, though. Right, that's enough chocolate. Otherwise, I'll be going, No, I turned silver chains black. They just got absolutely black. Look horrible. My mother used to be allergic to nickel, and they used to use nickel in suspenders. That's how old my mum was, because she would always wear her corsets. And she had to sew ribbon, behind the suspenders because she was allergic to the nickel. You don't see nickel in most things these days. But she had a nickel allergy. No, I was rubbish at the sciences. I didn't mind biology, but you couldn't just do biology. You had to do all 3 sciences together at our school. If I could have dropped the chemistry and the physics, I would have carried on with the biology, but you couldn't. So I went for the arts. Much good that did me. English, French, art. Much good that did me. I wasn't any good at art. So what good was French and English if I didn't want to be a teacher or an air hostess? They said if I'd have done German, I could have got into international banking, but since I didn't add up very well, that wasn't a very good idea. I went into banking, but English banking. Yeah, international banking. Woo-hoo. It was going back. I mean, don't forget, I was 17. It was going back when banking had only started going international. I mean, now it's commonplace, isn't it? I mean, my friend did English, French, and German, and she finished up being a bank manager. Yeah. I like the heat if it's heat. I just don't like the heat if it's humid heat. Yeah. Yeah, when Gigi was here, I used to wrap him in my shawl and hold him right to me. You can't do that with a big dog, can you? But I used to wrap him up tight and he used to be fine. He seemed to think he was safe when he was like fastened in my shawl. And he'd stop shivering then. Cat was the worst. Oh, God. Cat used to go bonkers when the fireworks went off. As I say, I tried holding him, but he clawed me right down my bust and it all got infected. It was a right mess because he must have had dirty claws. Yeah, I used to have to wrap Gigi up really tight, yeah. You're paying for the AC, so you're stopping in it. I don't have AC. In fact, I'm getting a bit cold actually at the moment. I'm getting a bit chilly. I might have to put my gloves on. I can't do with this part of my arm being cold. I'm a right wimp. I should knit myself some, really long ones that come higher up, because when there's a gap there now, everything needs to be long sleeves for me. I've got loads of pairs of these. They actually just come from Hong Kong or somewhere, because I can't wear wool, and I should wear wool because it's warmer, isn't it? But I just can't wear wool. My mother used to knit me woolen socks. Oh gosh, used to drive me mad. I need to lose a load of weight. A load of weight. It's so scary how much I need to lose. I keep thinking just do a pound or two at a time, but I'm not doing very well. Well, I won't do if I eat chocolate, will I? No, my mum used to knit me them. She had a knitting machine that made socks. And she used to, oh, I can't stick to diets. I really am terrible. I'm getting cold now. I will put your shawl on the end, but it's got no arms. And it's my arms that are cold. So I'm going to have to put this one on if I can get it from underneath the wheels. Oh, where is it fastened around the wheels now? And this one I didn't make either, so I've got no idea what this wool is. Look, this one's got, oh, this one's got sleeves in. Everybody's on a diet. Kelly's on a diet, and it's just, I'm trying to eat more healthily rather than be on a diet. Yeah, somebody made it for me. I can't remember who. So I've just gone really, really chilly all of a sudden. Oh, that's nice. My little old lady shawl. Everybody else wears them back to front and with a bit hanging down the front. I wear it like an old lady shawl because it keeps me warm wrapped up in it because I'm a wimp. My niece is doing a dieting at the moment, and she said she's finding it easy when she's at school. Like in 2 weeks' time when they're off school, she said she'll be working like at the PC. So she's going to find it harder not to want to eat something. I'm just terrible at diets. There's people online, some are doing the Weight Watchers, some are doing the Slimmers World. I'm not doing anything. Well, I'm not supposed to eat bread, pasta and stuff a lot anyway because of my diabetes, because there's sugar and stuff in them, and I didn't realise that you're supposed to limit the amounts of bread and pasta and rice. Yeah, I remember going to see the diabetes nurse, coming out thinking, my God, what am I supposed to eat? You know, there's no. She got me so depressed. I was like, what am I going to eat? Grass, you know. But when I went on a course, they were a lot more liberal. It was like, you know, yes, you can have this, that, and the other, but you've got to watch what you eat after that or along with that. You know, if you know you've been naughty and you've eaten some chocolate like I have, you've got to watch what you eat, like the rest of the day. And tomorrow I've got to watch what I eat now because I've eaten chocolate today. So we'll see how we go. Yeah. I'm sure it's raining. What did they teach me? They teach me that everything that I was eating was wrong. That's what they taught me. No, it was more like little of certain things and lots of other things, yeah. Yeah, a lot of it was don't eat this, don't eat that. All these 5 portions of fruit a day you're supposed to eat. Then they tell you that you can't. If you're a diabetic, you can't have 5 pieces of fruit. You can only have 3. Um, you can have as much veggies as you want. You know, in other words, sit there and chomp on a carrot. Don't mind doing that now. Yeah, fruit is full of sugar. Yeah, but you can have um, certain fruits because they are good for you, like bananas, for example. If you eat one, it's full of potassium as well as the sugars, so you're allowed to eat that. Yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to be veg. I'm not very good with my veggies. I don't like nuts at all. I can't stand nuts. Mm. Never liked the taste of nuts. When we used to be juicing, my daughter-in-law used to try and sneak nuts in, you know, the juicing, and I could always tell they were there. Oh, kale. No, I can't. Oh. Kale is the worst vegetable anybody's ever invented. Oh, oh, I don't like cashew nuts. I don't like any kind of nuts. The only nuts I will eat are the ones that you give to the birds, you know, the ones that are in a little shell and you open them, you know, like proper peanuts. Oh, I don't know. You cannot convince me to have any kale. Oh, cabbage. I love cabbage, yeah. I like green, dark green cabbage. I like white cabbage. I like any kind of cabbage, but kale, no. Nope. You will never convince me to eat kale. Broccoli, I love anything like that. The only thing I don't like is that one that tastes like aniseed. What's that called? Can't think what it's called now. Fennel, that's it. Don't like it. I absolutely adore Brussels sprouts. I could make a meal out of a big pile of Brussels sprouts. Love them. And I love cauliflower cheese. And I love carrots as well. I'll eat raw carrots if they're, you know, diced up or cut, you know, or I don't think chips are good for you. I very seldom eat chips, very seldom. I love them, but I just don't eat them much because I know they're bad for me. No, I don't eat. There's nothing nicer than a plate of chips, is there, with an egg or something, but oh, I have to limit myself. No, they never told me to do keto, no. Spam egg and chips. God, I've not had spam egg and chips for a long time. I've had egg and chips. Egg chips and baked beans. Ooh, that's nice. I've not had that for a long time because I don't eat the chips. Yeah. I settle for a poached egg on toast. Don't like sweet potatoes. My daughter-in-law used to get the sweet potatoes when she was here and she did the cooking. They lived with me for a while they were between houses. She was a demon for the sweet potatoes, but they just taste wrong. It's like people who put applesauce on pork. That's wrong to me. Why would you put sweet on pork? Yeah, I have poached egg on toast for my breakfast. I have orange juice, but not a full glass. Because again, it's got too much sweet in it. No, I just don't know what there is about sweet potatoes. They just taste wrong to me. Potatoes aren't sweet. You're nodding off or surprise me, Miguel. You're always nodding off. At least it's not me this time that's nodding off. Beans on toast. I love beans on toast. If I'm not particularly wealthy, if I'm pulling my horns in for a week, I'll have like beans on toast, or I'll have a baked potato with beans in it. That's what I do when I'm a bit short on money. I'll buy baked potatoes and beans, things like that. Yeah, I just love beans on toast. That's what I eat when I'm poor. Egg on toast, beans on toast, baked potatoes with different fillings. If I'm feeling flush, I'll get a bag of salad. Oh, it's got to be Heinz, even though they've got sugar in them. Got to be Heinz beans. Don't like any of the other beans, yeah. Oh, and Edo beans. I like them in salad. The little tiny green beans, aren't they? I like them in a salad. Sainsbury's do a made salad that's got like lettuce, tomato, and then little green beans in. I wouldn't like to eat a whole lot of them, though. I just don't mind them in a salad. They're a bit crunchy, like peas. Oh, a root vegetable. No, I don't know what that is. No. No, I like, yeah, edamame, yeah. Oh, I don't like tofu. Sorry, but you can disguise it however wish you. No, it's not white, it's green. Edamame beans, that's it. But the green ones, little green beans. No, there's a lot of things I'll eat. Some things I just won't. Okra. Blech. A fussy eater. No, I'm not a fussy eater when it comes to plainer food. I'm just a fussy eater when it comes to anything spicy. Or anything like, I wasn't brought up to eat spicy things. I don't like the tofu at all, but I do like fish. I love fish. But tofu, that soya stuff, nah. Somebody who's got a Japanese mother, yeah. Yeah. How do I like my fish? Onions and tomato, tin tomato. No, I don't fry it in batter. No. I either cook it in the oven in tin foil with a little bit of butter or milk, you know, cook it in foil. Or I cook it in the frying pan, but not with any batter or any breadcrumbs or anything. No, I wouldn't fancy eel, no. I like most kinds of whitefish. I do not like finny haddock or whatever they call it, smoked haddock. And I've gone off salmon because I went on a diet once and all I seemed to eat was salmon. I'll eat a tin salmon, but I just don't like fresh salmon anymore. They just, ugh, I think I've eaten too much of it. Yeah, I don't mind any kind of whitefish. I don't like talipa, or what they call it, red what's it, because it's got too many bones in that. Talipa, is it called? Too many bones. Ugh. Same with trout. I like trout, but there's too many bones. Yeah, tilapia, yeah. It's got loads and loads of bones in it. No, I only have cod or haddock in the fish shop, yeah. Yeah, I like any kind of whitefish. Just don't like that yellow stuff. I don't like kippers. I don't like smoked fish. They call it finny haddock over here. It's like smoked fish. But kippers, no, don't like kippers. And I do not like anchovies. They're so salty, anchovies. Yeah, I don't mind, you know, pollock or whatever other kind of fish they have. I'll eat whatever fish they've got. Catfish, I don't think we have catfish. Oh, I don't like pickled herrings, no. No, herrings are the ones that are very strong tasting. I don't mind sardines if they're in tomato sauce. Quite like sardines. Well, we can get catfish, can we? I've not eaten it, so I don't know. No, I only think of catfish as the little things that you have in aquariums, yeah? You know, when you have tropical fish and you put a little catfish in at the bottom to keep the water clean. No, I don't like roll mops. I mean, is it in Denmark or somewhere where they have stalls in the street where you walk around and people eat roll mops and stuff on their way to work and that? That little dog's barking again. And I wouldn't. I've only eaten octopus once, and octopus and squid, no. No. Or is it Holland where they eat the roll mops? They walk around, buy them in little tubs, and they're eating them on the way to work. Ooh. No octopus and squid, no thank you. Keep them. No calamari, no. And I drove my mother bonkers because she was in the shop downstairs because we lived above the shop. And I kept shouting down to her I wanted a drink. I shouted down to her I was bored and all this. And she brought me a learn to crochet book upstairs and a hook and some wool and said, yeah, I'll do something useful. But it took me ages to learn because I didn't, have anybody to show me. But one day the penny just dropped and I just learned to crochet. My mum taught me how to knit and also we knitted at school. But nobody really taught me how to crochet. So self-taught is the word. No octopus, you wouldn't get me eating octopus and squid and I do not like raw fish. Yeah, I had to work it out from a book. It was hard as well. I would have far rather have learnt off somebody, yeah. And I don't like sushi. It's the main thought of eating raw fish. Ew. No. You won't get me eating it raw. I don't know, perhaps Granny's made them. I don't know why they're called granny squares. They've been called granny squares as long as I've ever known them. I quite like apple pie. Yeah, I think a lot of people now learn crochet from YouTube, which I think is probably easier than me trying to learn from a book. I mean, learning from diagrams with little squiggles like that was quite hard, yeah. Oh, pecan pie now. Yeah. I don't even like that key lime pie. I'd rather have the lemon meringue than key lime. Yeah, we have a lot of apple pie up here in the north. Some people eat apple pie with cheese. I've never eaten mine with cheese, but some people do. I like mine with custard. Apple pie and cream or apple pie and custard. That's where I like mine from. I like apple strudel as well when you put like raisins and raisin sultanas in it and stuff. I love that apple strudel. I don't know, a lot of people in the north eat apple pie with cheese. I've never really tried it, so I can't tell you whether it's nice or it's not. But I don't understand applesauce on pork and cranberry sauce on turkey. Oh, I love cheese on fruitcake. Oh, that is gorgeous, Ian. Slice of cheese on fruitcake. Yeah, well, apples and cheese and I don't know about the cheese. It's definitely apples and sultanas that are in apple strudel, isn't it? I don't think there's any cheese in that. No, I don't think there is. Yeah, I like Lancashire cheese. Got to be Lancashire crumbly. I like my bit of Lancashire crumbly. Yeah, you put, no, not in the fruitcake. You put cheese on top of the fruitcake and eat it. Yeah, slice of cheddar cheese. It has to be proper cheese, not that gunky stuff not that American cheese that looks like glue. Proper cheese. No, on top of it. Yeah. Yeah. You put cheese on fruitcake or cheese on apple pie. Yeah. Don't know whether it's a northern thing or not, but it's just what we do. You're gonna faint. Well, I feel like fainting when you start talking about okra and other stuff, nachos and rubbish like that. I love fruitcake. I have a recipe that I used. Well, I don't do it now because we're being diabetic, but it's a boiled fruitcake. You boil everything up, the fruit and sugar and everything. And then when you let it cool down, that's when you put the flour and the eggs in. And it's a really thick fruitcake. It's just absolutely full. No, it is a thing. Ian will tell you that we do that. You put cheese on fruitcake. That's Christmas cake. I used to keep feeding my Christmas cake until it was like so full of alcohol. You could have got drunk on a slice of my cake. Yeah, things like to say in bed. I heard it from a lady on the internet. She says, yeah, carrot cake with cream cheese is nice. Yeah. Oh, we eat a lot of weird things up here. Like I can't eat potato ash or something like that without red cabbage. Pickled red cabbage. Hey, Nathan. Did you come in before? I could have sworn you came before. You came in the room before. We all thought you'd gone to the pub without us. Yeah, Betty's hot pot, yeah. They're moderators. If anybody comes on and starts making, trouble and that, they can just boot them out. That's that's why they've got spanners. You teetotal, yeah. Yeah, if you Google cheese on fruitcake, I'm sure you'll find it's a thing. Yeah. Yeah, if I'm doing something else and I don't notice them when they come on, then somebody who's got a spanner just boots them all off, yeah. I don't drink anyway, Nathan. Doesn't do anything for me these days. A tomato cake? I've heard of people making courgette cake. And I'm thinking, that's a bit weird. No, I've never heard of tomato pie. Or courgette cake. See what I mean? You eat the weirdest of things, Miguel, and then you'd say, fruitcake with cheese. Hi, Donna. I'm fine, thank you. You put tomato soup in a cake? Oh, that's weird, Shad. That is weird. And chocolate mayonnaise. Do you know you eat some stuff in America? And yet you call us for eating weird things. Yeah, mayonnaise in a cake. Yeah, cake with tomatoes, yeah. Somebody said cake, Tina, did you? Did your ears prick up when somebody said cake? Oh, some things. Tomato pie. It's all gone a bit weird here. Yeah, red velvet cake, yeah. Yeah, fruit cake with cheese, yeah. Oh, peanut butter. Sian has come back on Facebook again now. You'll find her on Facebook. She's opened up a Facebook again. She's not done any videos. She's learning to cope, I think, Sian. She's learning to cope with her difficulties. I mean, like, obviously she's homeschooling and he can't understand why he's not going to school, so it's all gone a bit pear-shaped. Spaghetti pie? Ugh. How horrible is that? Spaghetti pie? Are you telling me off for putting cheese on a fruitcake and you're eating spaghetti pie? Yeah, she went off Facebook for quite some time anyway. She's back now. I've eaten Velveeta, but not, you know. Oh, peanut butter. Oh, I cannot stand it. Ugh. Ugh. I don't like Battenberg because that's got, what do you call it? Almond paste stuff on it, hasn't it? Oh, peanut butter and marmite. Ugh. Oh, lemon drizzle cake and a cup of that's fine, yeah. Phoebe, Donna, Phoebe. Pheby, Phoebe. Oh, it's still... Oh, it is good morning, just about. Yeah, you're right there. My viewers are very cosmopolitan. They come from all walks of life, and we have some very strange conversations on here. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily have to be about crochet, but we wander off topics quite a lot. What on earth is kielbasa? Grape jelly. Don't know what that is. I know what chili sauce is, but that's about it. Don't know what kielbasa is, and I don't... Oh, it can get a bit loopy in here. Yeah, yeah. Oh. Oh, Polish sausage, right. We have a lot of Polish people living around here. Oh, we're all mad as a box of frogs, only I think that's why we all get on. If anybody was sane, they'd be in strange company, wouldn't they, really? They'd be on the wrong chat show if they were sane. We're all mad as a box of frogs. Happy 4th to anyone who's American, Sandra. Worcester sauce is nice on baked beans as well. Oh my goodness, Doris Chan. I think the easiest book to choose from is from the Everyday Crochet. But I don't know where she's gone. I mean, I did ask on the forum, you know, was she ever going to come back and make any patterns? But she seems to be, if you look at her pages and that, she seems to be doing drama these days. You know, I think she's retired about crochet, and she hasn't put any crochet on for years now. You need a lot of stitch markers and a lot of patience and, you know, a ruler to follow where you're supposed to be going, because she does tend to flick about from page to page. You know, but once you get the hang of what she's talking about, yeah. I need to do my patterns. I've got loads of pattern leaflet books. I've got loads of those see-through plastic folders, but I need about 3 days to go through the patterns and put them all in order. All my old patterns are in order, like, you know, crochet cardigans, crochet tops. But my new ones aren't. My new ones are all over the place. And it's maddening when I'm trying to find a particular one and I have to go through drawfuls of loose leaflets. I know, it's just making myself do things like that are just going to take days and days. And you know, you're not going to get really anywhere when you've done them. Yeah, I've got bookcases with my books in, and I've got like big units with these, you know, you buy like files and that where they open up with a spring thing and you put all those loose leaflet plastic things inside. I wouldn't want to put an actual hummingbird in the cake. Right, like that nursery rhyme, innit? 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a cake. No. I made myself go in the other day. That's how come Kelly got a big bag of yarn, because I'm like, never going to use that one. Never going to use that one. That's Kelly. Kelly's colour. That's Kelly's thickness. So that's how come she got loads of things. Oh, it's freezing here. Absolutely freezing. Oh, yeah, toad in the hole. What do they call it, toad in the hole, when it's sausages? That'll never do. Oh, it says it's 23 in here, but I don't believe it. It's lying to me. It's never 23 in here. That's freezing. I haven't made anything with it I've got at the moment. I have made coats with it before, you know, like big jackets. I love the James C. Brett Chunky. Head cheese. That sounds a bit iffy. If you don't mind me saying so. Oh, I'm so cold. I've just gone all shivery. Oh, I don't like anything with awful stuff. Awful. When it's brains and things, people who eat sheep's heads and oh, no. What on earth is Manu do? See, you eat weird things over there I've never even heard of. Oh, it did. It bloomed, but it blinking blew away. All the flowers blew off it. Didn't last a week, and it was gorgeous as well. Menudo was a boy band. Oh. Oh dear. No, I've eaten tripe when I was younger, but my mother used to put it in steak. She used to cook steak and coweel, which is part of the tripe and stuff, and it used to make lovely gravy. But it's a bit chewy tripe. Yes, stewed in milk with onions. My mum used to do that as well. I was never really all that keen on tripe. It's a bit sort of slimy and it's a bit slidey. But it does make nice gravy if you put it in with steak. We used to have tripe shops, UCP tripe shops. That's all they used to sell was tripe. It used to be elder, whatever that was. Some was yellow tripe, some was white tripe, with like little pockets in it, like honeycomb. They used to sell loads of it years ago. People were always eating tripes. Yeah, it was supposed to be good for you, wasn't it, tripe? Ugh. Not eating tripe for, oh, donkey's years. I mean, they probably still sell it somewhere, but I don't know if it's high in liver, in iron. Chitlins, I've heard of it, but I don't know what they are. I just thought they were bits of chicken or something. Brains of chicken or innards of chickens, gizzards or something. Oh, have you ever used to hear of them on, what do you call it? Beverly Hill. Oh, Chinese cooked chicken feet. No, no. No, that's the only time I've ever heard of chitlins and things like that was off Beverly Hillbillies. I never knew what they were, obviously. I usually say cast on, Miguel, even though it's not casting on. I'll just say chain. I wouldn't eat pig's feet. Some people do. Yeah, I'm always saying cast on instead of chain. Oh, I wouldn't want to eat pig's feet. What did I just say? Yeah, cast on's knitting. But I still say I'm casting on instead of chaining on. Or I'll just say chain, so I'm going to change 80. No, I don't want pig's trotters. No. I know they're a delicacy in some places, but them pig's feet have been everywhere. Oh, we'd always get told off for saying something. Haggis, it's an acquired taste. Haggis. I've eaten it, but I can't say I like it. But I've eaten it. It was too sort of stuffy and herby for me. Haggis is like a traditional dish that they make in Scotland. It's got like stuffing and what all sorts mixed in with it. I don't think Mr. Marsh is very keen. He's a crocheter anyway. I've got some bacon tomorrow. So I might have a bacon sandwich tomorrow. Woo! I love me a bit of bacon on a Sunday. We're always getting derailed. Mr. Marsh is probably gone now anyway. Ooh, Trev in the kilt. Woohoo! Oh, you're still around, eh? I thought you disappeared. I'm a tomato sauce on my bacon. Yeah. Oh, I love a man in a kilt. When we were about 17, we went to, I think it was Tenby in North Wales, and there was a whole battalion of soldiers there wearing kilts. Oh, we were only 17 and we thought they were all gorgeous. Yeah. Oh, mint chocolate. Yeah, we were, oh, a whole battalion of them, yeah, wearing kilts, yeah. Some of them had tartan trews on, like, trousers, tartan trews. And the funniest thing was watching them paddling. They'd taken their shoes and whatever, watching them paddling wearing their kilts. Paddling in the sea. Yeah. Of course, being 17, we were dying to know if they did have nothing under the kilts. We did want to know if they did. Yeah. Yeah, I like the pipe bands when they're all wearing their kilts. It's nice, isn't it? When they go marching down the street and the kilts are swinging. My son got married in a kilt. But he was like Axl Rose type in a kilt. he didn't have all the, the Scottish gear on. Yeah. Yeah. He had a proper kilt. He had it made. So it hung nicely. Mm. Yeah, he got married in a leather waistcoat, a white t-shirt, a red kilt, and he had the socks, and he had great big Doc Martens on. I like bagpipes when they're a bit further away. I don't like them when they're really close up to me. They're a bit noisy, aren't they? When you hear them in the distance, a pipe band, it's nice. When the lady next door passed away, she was Scottish and they had a piper at the church. It was lovely. They piped her in, as the coffin went in, they piped her in. It was lovely. She'd organised it all. She organised all her own funeral, yeah. Yeah, he was proper there with his jacket on with buttons on it and everything, bagpipes, hat, everything. Yeah. They have those like funny like spat things on over the top of the stockings, don't they? And that. Oh, hi Sandra, you got distracted? How can you get distracted when we're around you? You want people swinging from the chandelier? It better be a strong chandelier. I'm going to swing off it, Miguel. I'll take the ceiling down. Yeah, I think for me it would have to be like a knit and crochet send off. Everybody having a knit and crochet day. Instead of everybody crying in the church, I want them all doing the crocheting. Yeah, crochet coffin would be quite all right by me. As long as it wasn't too holy, I don't want anybody seeing me. You know that lady who makes those like babies' crib things, and she makes them out of that thick stuff. She looks like she's really hurting her hands. Yeah. Or a wicker one. I wouldn't mind a wicker one. I don't want people spending money on mahogany and all that sort of stuff, because I really don't believe that that goes. Oh, I don't know. I get 3 thumbs down all the time. Sometimes I get more. I had 8 one week. Yeah. What kind of music are we going to have? Bat Out of Hell or something? Had a New Orleans one. She chose all this music that was like, like from New Orleans. Donna, yeah. I mean, she didn't just choose you not to unfriend. She unfriended everybody because she came off Facebook. Yeah. I know a lot of people thought that she was being funny, but she just unfriended everybody. So it wasn't. She wasn't selective, if you know what I mean. She just went end of story. Yeah, you got to have a nice. You just don't want boredom sandwiches, do you? It's always quiche at funerals, isn't it? And chicken legs. Yeah, that's a good idea. If I had all my money buried with me, they'd have to put coins, coins in the coffin because I wouldn't have any paper stuff. Might be a few pound coins going in there, but not much else. Yeah, there's something miserable about funeral food in the UK. I don't know whether it's the same anywhere else. It's always sad little sandwiches and chicken drumsticks and bits of quiche and salad that nobody ever eats. Oh, is that what your trifle has in it? You want all the mourners to be drunk going home, do you? Vodka, rum and Bailey's Irish cream. 72 baps. Yeah. Gumbo. Our Ian wants one of those, like, where they put you somewhere or other. You don't have a funeral. Uh, I want a funeral. I want everybody crying. I want to see who comes. I definitely want a funeral. Oh, a wake would be nice, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it'll be a cremation because there's no plots now, is it, to be buried in, so. But, yeah. I don't mind if they have a paper coffin for me or a wicker one. I don't care. But I want a funeral. There's no way. Oh, I don't want an open casket. No. Don't want anybody coming looking at me. No, no, no. You're not traipsing through my front room. No, I'm having no viewing. I'm having my lid shut down. They say your hair like carries on growing. I mean, I have black roots coming through if my hair carried on growing after I've passed away. No, no, no. Yeah, he's here for the. He doesn't mind if we're talking about weird things, Miguel. Yeah, don't worry about us. Oh, the varieties of conversation in here are enormous. Yeah, yeah, we just go through a variety of everything on here. Yeah, it's not just crocheting or knitting. We go through all sorts of things. If it's not cooking, it could be anything, you know. Yeah. I'm absolutely freezing. I don't know why I'm so cold. Mm. Yeah, I suppose that's right, Trev, but you're going to gift your acrylic to the yarn snobs, yeah. My blood sugar, no, my blood sugar's fine or something. Yeah, I need to drink something hot, but it's cold. My coffee's gone cold. No, I've drunk it all out. Well, you're hot over there. It's blooming freezing over here. If I wasn't going to bed, I'd put the heating on. Oh, hi, Lydia. I've gone cold, that's why I'm muffled up in a shawl. I won't take my coat off, I'm not stopping. Those of you who are old enough will remember that. When you used to go to people's houses and, well, you used to sit on a hard back chair and they used to say, take your coat off. I won't take my coat off, I'm not stopping. And then they'd still be here about an hour later. Yeah, if you don't take your coat off, you won't feel the benefit, yeah. No, no, I'm not going sick. It's just I just get chilly at this time of night. I don't know why. I just go cold. Sometimes it could be my blood sugar that's dropping, but it won't be that because I've had chocolate. Yeah, I must get a little lamp put on this watch. Oh dear. Yeah, she used to say that Elder Baker. I can say this without any fear of contraception. Yeah. Yeah, I get cold as soon. I am a weird one. We go on holiday and it can be really hot, hot, hot. And I've been on the beach all day. And yet the minute it's evening time, I've got a shawl on or a cardigan. And my ex-husband could never understand it. And he used to say, it can't be cold. It's really warm. But as soon as the sun went in, I used to go chilled. Yeah, I've been having my heating on at the evening. Yeah, it's really. Oh, you're ordering your supper. You've got pizza, right? Okay, Donna. Yeah. Oh, Acorn Antiques. Yeah, I mean, that was a real parody, wasn't it? Yeah. Ice cream. It's too cold for ice cream, Jill. Too cold. Yeah, I need to get some hot drinks so I can take my pills. It used to be like that in cell block. What was it called? Cell block something or other. They used to be like supposed to be in prison, and if somebody went against the wall, it used to move like that. It used to be funny. That cell block H, yeah, that's right. That used to be so funny. Yeah, they pushed somebody being aggravated and used to push them, and then, like you said, the cell wall used to be moving, and you're thinking, yeah, that's a real cell wall. Oh, Victoria Wood, she was so funny. It's like that with that Caroline Aherne, you know, the one who did the Royal Family. She was so funny. Yeah. You seen that little YouTube thing, Facebook thing with Julia Roberts' daughter singing? She's got a really good voice. She looks like a man, though. Yeah, Dinner Ladies, yeah. Googie Withers. I mean, Crossroads used to be so bad, didn't it? Oh, dear. The acting in there was terrible. That's where they got the idea from, wasn't it, for this Acorn Antiques, was from Crossroads. I've come from Urmston. Have you seen my friend, Kimberly? She's very, very tall. Talking heads, yeah. Kimberly. Very, very tall. She's usually got plaster dust on the top of her beret on account of her being very, very tall. Yeah, she gave away all the funny lines, didn't she, to everybody in Dinner Ladies? She was very generous when she wrote for people. We've all gone on to English comedy of the olden days where people have sadly passed away, but they were very, very good writers, and they made lots of comedy things, yeah. She came from Prestwich, you know, Victoria Wood originally, but then she moved to Bury, but she was actually born in Prestwich. Whenever you read anything, they always say she was a Bury girl. She did live in Bury, but she was actually born in Prestwich. It's like, what do you call it? Sharon Osbourne, she was born in Prestwich as well. Got a lot of people born in Prestwich. Oh, that coffee's cold. I need to make something as well to take my tablets with. I bought some new multivitamins, but I can't take them. I can't swallow them. They're not coated. You know, they're like just tablets, and they just won't go down. I've tried breaking them in half and everything, but they just will not swallow. They've just got a coat. They're like that. They've just not got a coating on them. I can't swallow the damn things now. You're gonna sew on all those appliques, yeah. Yeah, I can't swallow these. They're just, I've got a big packet of them in half. Even when I break them in half, I can't get them down. They go, well, they stick. You're going to bed now. Will you take care of all the kids, Mr. Marsh? You might have to get up with a little one in the middle of the night, so nice to have your company. So we'll say good night to you. Good night, Mr. Marsh. Good night, sir. Please may you leave the room. It's fine. And we used to have to say that when we wanted to go to the toilet. Please may I leave the room, sir? I never watched CBeebies. Yeah, we can pass notes now. Yeah, we're okay now. Teacher's gone now. The worst was when we used to have ink wells. I'm sorry how old I am. We used to have ink wells where you used to dip your nib pen in, and we used to put blotting paper in the ink and then flick it at people. You used to get told off for that because you'd get whacked with an ink pellet thing. Oh dear, I used to be ink monitor when I was at junior school. I had to mix this powdered stuff up with water to make ink. I used to go around with a little jug filling up all the ink molds. We used to have slates when I was at the little. Well, you left it on and you're thinking there's somebody in the house. Somebody's talking in my house. I did that the other day. I left the TV on and went upstairs. And when I came down, I'm like, oh, somebody's talking in the house. Because the program had changed and he's gone to something talking. And I'm like, no, there can't be anybody in the house. The door's locked, you know. You start thinking all these logical things when you're halfway down the stairs. Then I got a bit further down and I thought, oh, it's the television. Yeah, I did that when I left the TV on and went upstairs. Oh, I don't want to take all these damn pills. I get fed up of taking them all. Yeah, well, mine does. But I mean, if I've only gone upstairs for a little while, and I've left it on, it's still chunnering away there when I come down. It won't stay on all night, no. Oh, God, why am I so cold? Why am I cold? Oh, I hate all these damn things. I keep saying to the pharmacist, do I have to have all these pills? What are they for? And he goes through them all with me. Well, that's for this is for that, and that's for the other. And I'm going, yeah, but I don't see why I have to take about 15 of the damn things every day. I'm sure when our grandparents were getting older, they didn't have all this stuff. Pills for this, pills for that. Pills because you're taking those pills, and those pills upset your stomach, so you have to take the other pills. Ugh. Ugh. I want to just not take any of them. See what happens. Oh! Yeah, they probably did die young, but I'll die rattling. That's what I'll die, I'll rattle. Ah. Right, that's all I'm taking. I'm not taking any more. Do the pills help? I don't know. If I don't take them, I don't feel any different, but apparently I've got to keep taking them. Oh, I know. Why do they have to taste nasty? So you don't want to take more of them. No. As if you'd want to take more of them. You know, oh yes, I really want to take more of these lovely tasting pills. They're awful. That one looks like hundreds and thousands in a little capsule. No, I didn't take any when I was sick. I did a whole week or maybe 10 days and didn't take a pill of anything. And I mean, I've got a lovely pill box for the month and I keep forgetting to fill it up. In fact, I don't know where it is now. It's around somewhere. But yeah, the blister. Oh, mind you, they used to put my painkillers in one of those childproof screw things, and I couldn't even open it. I'm sorry I ever started taking pills, because once you start taking pills, they won't let you come off them. You know, they give you more. They don't say, oh, are you fine now? You don't need to take them. They just give you more. Have I got any more water left in there? I have. Got some water left, so I can take the rest of them with water. Diabetes pills and my high blood pressure pills and stuff. Diabetic pill, last one. Then I can go to bed in a bit because it's 5 to 1. I'll get warm if I get out of my duvet. Oh, be nice. Please pray for me to get some sleep tonight. I've got a tablet I could take if I wanted to go to sleep tonight, but I'll probably be asleep all day tomorrow as well. So that's why I don't want to take it. Yeah, it would knock me out, but what's the point? Yeah. As I say, I've got pills in here that I can take that are supposed to make me relax and fall asleep, but they work too well. Do I really want to sleep all day tomorrow and possibly Monday as well? I need to sleep, but I just don't like the side effects, you know, from taking these other pills. They just knock me out completely. They're too strong. They knocked them down, they put me on a less dosage, but they're still too strong. I must react. Oh gosh, no, you don't want to sleep for 3 days. It's like being doped up. They're really little. I don't think I could cut them in half. Yeah. Amigurumi sheep, yeah. I need to get one of those tapes, you know, like of the ocean or something. Yeah, that's the trouble with me, Shad. I could stay up till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and then sleep all day, but you can't do that. You've got to keep a semblance of being normal. Yeah. Anyway, peeps, I'm going to go now. So I've had my pills. Everything's sorted with my world, and yeah, I need to get some audio books. I haven't got any. I need to sort myself out with some. Kelly tried it, but I don't think it made any difference. I don't like tea anyway, so it won't be me. Yeah. Right, I'm going to go, so I shall see you all whenever. Definitely see you next week, God willing. And after what we've been talking about with funerals and that, you know. So God willing, I'll be here next week. And please, just, let me get some sleep here. Night night, Trev, Anne, Tina, Chris, Dina, Miguel, Ian, whoever else. Yeah, I could do with some free audio books. I could do with that, Chris. So I shall click on that in a minute, yeah. Righty-ho. So bye, everybody, and I shall see you next week. Bye now.